at this
Mm.
point, because I figured skincare, I don't know, I didn't deliberately did not put on makeup because I'm hoping I don't know, you diagnose my skin and give me help. I'm counting on it. Can you see it through here? I'm counting on it too. Skincare is, I'll find out today if skincare is for everybody or it's not for
Mm.
everyone. So we should just sit down and just, if it's not for you, get some shea butter and be going your way. We're going to
Mm-hmm.
find out about all that today.
Mm.
We're going to do that today. Okay, so it's 8:05. Again, thank you everyone for joining. On behalf of Techies for Impact, the organization, the host of this program that empowers tech professionals and enthusiasts with endless opportunities, leveraging on technology. Kindly follow us on Twitter, IG Space, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn. It's Techies for Impact. We're going to move straight into introducing our speakers. I'm going to, of course, because Kofi is the only gentleman here today, I'll
Mm.
begin with Dr. Kofi Brifoas. Um, his bio is wild. His bio is so wild. He's a globally trained dermatologist. In fact, 7 years experience. He had to go and then stand all of us by having an award-winning research. Uh, Doc, I'm going to leave you to do it. So please, could you introduce yourself to the family? Yes, yes. If I begin, I may not get it right. So kindly tell us a bit about your portfolio.
So my name is Dr. Kofi Brefo. Um,
Okay.
with I love the skin. I tend to call myself the skin messiah. I love everything
Hey.
about the skin. I
Yes.
I've been around for a while. I've been doing clinical dermatology for some time. I do biopsies as well.
Okay.
And until recently that I had a new lab, where we now do more of, cosmetology. So then we are doing more of the fillers, the Botox and all of that, and all
We'll
that.
talk about that.
Yeah, we need to. So basically, I have a passion for certain conditions. For
Okay.
instance, acne. Acne is something that is very dear to me. For the
Right.
past few weeks, I've been running we call it our flagship program, the SSP Summer a Summer Skin Project, where we are basically enrolling people in especially the young
Okay.
ones, giving them free consultation. That's what we've been doing. I mean, just backs the fact that we have a special, interest in acne and
Okay.
cosmetic parts. I've been around for the past few months. I've been in and out, roaming
Okay.
around, doing more of the what's it called, conferences, both in Rome and and around it's a privilege to be here where we are trying to merge
Yeah.
AI and
Yes, we are.
clinical
Yes.
dermatology. So basically, that is Kofi Bref. I love the skin. Yes.
Hey, his
Mm.
name is Kofi Brefo, and he loves the skin messiah.
Mm-hmm.
So today, instead of Dr. Kofi Brefo, we just added the skin messiah, right?
Mm.
I'm happy you spoke about the free consultation because
Mm.
before we get
Yeah.
into the tech sides of everything, I wanted to ask you something more foundational because amongst all the speakers, you are the one that goes deeper into that. I think
Mm.
all our speakers are vexed into various
Yeah.
specialties, sorry. So let
Yeah.
me ask you, with the free consultation and stuff, did that stem from the fact that, the whole idea of seeing a dermatologist is not really in the books for it?
Mm.
Honestly, if something is happening, you just go straight to the pharmacy. Your mom tells you there's something going on with your skin. I mean, we'll go the cheese side, like for the before so, just rub
Yeah.
something on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And 2 days, the skin is dying and you're feeling better about it. But does it actually cost the amount of money we think it does? Because,
So,
yeah.
so that's a very interesting one. Just some
Mm-hmm.
few hours ago, pardon me because I have some terrible cold. I had to, do some
Sorry,
concoction
sorry,
of the
sorry.
Just a few hours ago, I was we did Ghana Refugee Board, where
Okay.
we offered free skin screening. We offered some consultation. We also did give out some skincare products from our cherished partners or some of the pharmaceutical companies. I go around and I hear this a lot. People telling me skincare is very expensive and
Expensive, yes.
so you see the problem is we invest in things or skincare products that eventually gives us problem, basically. And I say this because most people it's more like a trend where
Mm-hmm.
for instance, you can have somebody walk to you, tell you, well, doc, I hear this one is good, the other one is good. You see, we
Right.
have different types of skin. Maybe what will help Theodora, for instance, it may not help me. So what happens is when it goes through all the stages and eventually
Mm-hmm.
it gets to the point where as if all hope is lost, then they come back and it takes effort,
Yeah.
it takes money,
Yes.
it takes whether you
Yes.
are doing the topical or these days procedures and stuff. so
Yes.
so for me I would say it depending on the stage where you come, and that's why I got interested in this AI and skincare. Because, for instance, if I know we haven't started yet, but if we're able to
Mm-hmm.
fix
Mm-hmm.
certain conditions at a very early stage,
Yeah.
we wouldn't end up, spending more money, having to treat it,
That's right.
and all these put together. That's the reason why I started the SSP, the Summer Skin Project. I did a research about 7 months ago. I mean, a 7 months research where I was trying to find the clinical impact. I mean, the psychological impact. Sorry, of
Okay. Oh,
acne
right.
on young adults, adolescent, and it was amazing. I mean, the results was just something else. We tend
Wow.
to concentrate only on the
Mental
acne.
health.
We
Right.
spend less time on the mental health. So I just decided, okay, why don't I bring all these consortium experience
Right.
and talk to some of these pharmaceutical companies, tell them about it, and let's see how it goes. And it's been amazing. We are tomorrow, for instance, I'm having my debut, TikTok live, and the
Okay.
number of pharmaceutical companies that are partnering us, that are they've donated already, is just amazing. So for me, if I'm able to put a smile back on people's faces,
Someone's
and
face.
I think that's a way to go. So yes, it may be expensive, but sometimes depending on
Yeah.
age and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much for asking Messiah. I can see Miss Akweley is ready with all the AI information. She has it.
Mm,
And then Nhyira would go straight into the content creation and all the other conversations that we need to have. I'm waiting for Ghana's most beautiful, our fourth speaker for today.
mm,
But yes, so now we can begin. Again, I can see that we have a good number here. Welcome, everybody. If I haven't welcomed you, my name is Theodora Agbodeka. I'm the moderator for today's conversation, redefining skincare using AI. Kindly use our tools, in the toolbox. You can drop your questions as we move on so that our team can get them answered for you. We have good timing here, so I hope that all questions are asked, all questions are answered. Now let's break it down. Of course, you know that we have to break some ice, right? And so, Miss Nhyira, if you can come back on for us, we're going to do a little bit, just a very tiny, tiny icebreaker. I'm going to ask a very simple question. What's one skincare product that you can't live without? Even to our audience, everyone connected, please, you can put it out there. You can just type it in the chat. What is one skincare product you can't live without? Please, mine is baby oil for now. So, yeah, baby oil. So, yes,
I think
okay,
my all-time favorite skincare product will be baobab oil. For some reason,
okay,
it works very, very amazing for me. It's able to cater to all my peculiar skincare needs and even my hair
okay.
needs. It's almost like a one size fits all approach for that particular product. So I think, yeah, my all-time favorite skincare product is baobab oil from
Baobab
R&R.
oil.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Benedicta, I see you. Shea butter and olive oil. I told you. shea butter, it has to work. It is very ancient. It works. It works very well. Okay, so Abena, could you give us your one skincare product you cannot live without?
Okay, so my name is Akweley Abena Okai, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you
Hi,
very
Abena.
much, Techies for Impact and Theodora. You're doing amazing already.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you, thank you, thank you.
one skincare product that I can't live without.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, I think where I am right now, I'm currently based in Berlin, and Vaseline is like a lifesaver for me.
Right?
Yeah, actually, compared to shea butter, is Vaseline for me because of the petroleum jelly in it. Yeah, it's been really helpful.
Okay.
It's multi-purpose for dry lips, for dry skin. The weather gets really harsh quickly. Sometimes shea
Okay.
butter can, you know, um, it might not just be sufficient. I have very dry skin, so I think
Okay.
Vaseline really helps me. Yeah.
Okay, everybody. So if you're outside Ghana in a very different weather condition, take it from our specialist. Vaseline helps hair. So you could try that as well. Albert, is baby oil for you? Right, okay. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to introduce yourselves as well, Inshira and then Abena. And you can tell us all about what you do and the project as well. But let's finish with the skincare messiah. What is the one skincare product? I envision you standing in front of a mirror. You know, all those skincare routines we see the men do, the
Mm.
short reel, Instagram reel. I see you doing that. I see you. I see you go one, two different
Mm.
creams. So what's your one skincare product that you cannot live without?
It's just a sunscreen, Rudem sunscreen, basically.
Okay,
So so
okay,
so I was never a fan of a sunscreen until I fell in love with this one. Basically, if you use a sunscreen,
mm-hmm.
there's been some myths, about the dark skin color, Fitzpatrick type, 4 5, we're using sunscreens and stuff. But this particular one, first of all, is very light. It doesn't leave
Okay,
any dust. It also moisturizes as well. So you are getting so many things. And in terms of where
mm-hmm.
we are now, the UV light, so the hyperpigmentations and all these, I would rather do a sunscreen than,
Right,
do all these moisturizers, because I'm getting the moisturization effect from the sunscreen and, that.
right.
So now the only thing that I use the most, I mean, is the
Uh-huh.
sunscreen. Yeah.
Okay, okay, then we are learning a lot. Okay,
Mm.
so our fourth speaker, Wendy, just joined us. Hi, Wendy. Thank you so much for joining. Can we hear from you, Wendy? If you're here with us.
Hi, I didn't just join. I've been
Okay.
here, but
Oh,
I,
sorry, 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 sorry.
yeah,
Right. Ghana's most beautiful is in the building. Okay, so I'm gonna get
I,
right in.
okay.
Inshira, could you please introduce yourself? Could you tell us a bit more about what you do?
Okay, so as Abna said, Nhyira Maison, basically a beauty and lifestyle creator. Many of you may know me for my simple makeup tutorials,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
another day, another slave fashion lifestyle
Okay.
series. And I think my OGs know me for my hair tutorials. Yeah, that's basically what
Yeah.
I'm about. I create beauty and lifestyle content. And I'm very
Okay.
excited today to explore the worlds of AI and beauty, especially as a non-tech girly. I'm really interested in
Okay.
knowing how two worlds can collide and how we can best collaborate and partner with each other. So
Okay. Okay.
and
Okay then. Okay, so Abna, could you give us a little bit more details about yourself? Because your company has AI in it. And so everybody's expecting to hear AI, a lot of AI conversation from you, or even all the speakers. And so kindly introduce yourself to us.
All right. Thank you very much, Theodora. Another good evening once again. My name is Akweley Abena Okai, co-founder of Beaver AI. I also do marketing for Beaver AI. So Beaver AI is a
Okay.
skin care technology company that specializes in building artificial intelligence power solutions for people of color, just like you and I, and mostly underserved skin types. So our mission is simple, right? We just want to make skincare API accessible, personalized, and inclusive. And accessible because when you need a skin, you know, you need some information about your
Mm-hmm.
skin, education, your first point of call currently, I think you mentioned in the introduction, would be to go to the nearest,
Pharmacy.
pharmacy,
Yeah.
skincare retailer online, just go through your website trying to find products that works for you and all that. And just like what Kofi said, the dermatology is like the end of the line for you. And because of that, you are not able to get professional services as quickly as possible or just the
Right.
quick diagnosis. So we built Viva AI so that you could have something in the palm of your hands using your phone. By taking a simple photograph, you'll be able to receive analysis of your skin. You'll be able to get to know your skin type, your skin tone, whatever condition on your skin. And you'd also be able to use this basic information to make informed decision on whether you are going to the pharmacy, what type of ingredients you are going to look out for in the products that are available in the pharmacy. And we basically see Beaver as the first point of contact, not to replace the dermatologist or anything, but for you to really basically know your skin type. Before you even go to a skincare brand, you have to know
Right.
the type
Right.
of skin you have so that you don't just use what an influencer is giving you without knowing if that product is made for your skin type. And then
Okay.
personalize, like I said, sorry, you'll be hearing some noise in my background.
That's
It's late
okay.
at night. Personalized because once you keep using the platform, you'll be able to get insights that are um, dedicated just for you, and you can know how your skin is performing based on a particular skincare product that you are using consistently. You could track last week what happened for this particular product. If you have to purge for a week,
Mm-hmm.
you want to know if you have to stop using it immediately or you have to keep using it. You don't want to be panicking. You don't want to,
Yeah.
all of a sudden just lose interest in a brand and just backlash a brand just because you don't know that there's a particular skin type that product works for, and you use that in ignorance to lose trust in a brand.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So the AI app is able to personalized analysis for your skin, and of course
Okay.
inclusive. Currently data for people of color or darker skin is very limited for almost all the research out there. And even we saw this when we're building the app, the data sets we got access to are about 70% white skin. And you realize that this is the research that skincare manufacturers have used all over again to make products. So the products that are coming on the market are not built for the people of color skin type, or the data is just not sufficient. So
Right.
inclusive because this is a way for us to include a lot of people in skincare research and for us to also learn more about the darker skin, all the elements that makes our skin, black don't crack, and we will be
Yeah.
able to, you know, feel more confident about our
Right.
skin. And so,
Right.
my co-founders and I came up with this. Personally, I have sold skincare products during the COVID. During the COVID, I was selling for a brand. I know some of you may know this brand. It's called Oriflame Sweden, and
Okay.
you realize that the name in itself is showing that it's a foreign brand. And we get these skincare products imported into Ghana, imported into other parts of Africa without
Right.
testing on the darker skin. And one main challenge I faced as someone who used to sell skincare was that people couldn't trust me, right? When you use a product and it didn't work, because I mean, I'm not a dermatologist and you didn't tell me your skin type, I will recommend a
Yeah.
product because I know that there's the condition. And then you would find out that it's not working for your skin type, even though it worked for me. And so this trust is a gap, and a lot of skincare brands have lost a lot of customers because of this trust. So Beaver basically connects both the brands and the individuals so that everyone is on the same page on what is working, what is not, and we are able to improve on skincare research and make sure that we are
Right.
skincare decisions for ourselves and for everyone around us. So aside doing skincare, I am very much into the tech space. I have been in the tech space for more than half a decade. Um, I attended Mest Africa, which is uh, an entrepreneurship, software entrepreneurship program based in Accra. After I did biochemistry, cell molecular biology in the University of Ghana, I've worked in the research lab, the molecular biology research
Okay.
lab of Noguchi for close to 4 years. And through all this, I think all these experiences have shaped my thinking and my knowledge about skincare. And I'm so
Okay.
happy to be able to share the little I know and also to learn from the guests we have in our midst. So thank you very much once again for the opportunity.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. At this point, when you were given all your qualifications, as if you were trying to match up with the Messiah over there. Hey, or John the Baptist. Okay, right, right. Okay. So the skin John the Baptist and the skin Messiah, Inshira and Wendy. I'm waiting for your names in this conversation. But before that, Wendy, Ghana's most beautiful is in our midst. Okay, I don't care what you say. So please introduce yourself quickly for us so we can jump into having the conversation. Thank you very much.
Okay, nice meeting you all,
Same
and I
here.
hope you're having a good day. You said I should quickly introduce myself. I hope you wouldn't ask me to go into details because I don't have any qualifications to give you people.
My goodness,
I
don't
am
worry,
here
feel
as I
free.
am. As I am is as I
Right.
am.
Okay, but you are a founder of a beauty line, so hit us with
So
that.
just that, right?
Okay, okay,
Okay, sure. So my name is Wendy Bagonluri Sung-Suma. Um, I'm not here for the GMB bit, so probably that could be
okay,
a side.
okay.
Yeah, but then I'm the founder and CEO of Delivery Beauty. Now, Delivery
Right.
Beauty it's a brand that's looking to bridge the gap with safe cosmetics because most often, and from research, from reading, you find out that we have a lot of products on the market. And I'm sure it's even going to come up in our conversation today. But the thing is, they often contain ingredients that are considered possible human carcinogens. Doc is here. So the honest truth is, I'm here today to learn from you all. I think I should have come
Okay.
as a participant, not a speaker,
Right. Don't worry, we can
but
do
that's
both. We can
fine.
do both.
Yes.
Yes.
So the issue on ground is the fact that most of the cosmetics we have often contain harmful ingredients. Either the ingredient is harmful or it's just not working for the black skin, right? So
Yeah.
Deliri Beauty is
Yes.
here to give you a range of natural products, and the vision is to have a complete set of full makeup products that are made from natural ingredients as much as possible, starting from our shea butter, even clay. I mean, I'm envisioning having foundation made from clay, something
Please.
natural that would not just harm you, something natural that does not contain any ingredients. And usually, the ingredients that are harmful are the preservatives. And the preservatives are there because they're trying to prevent an ingredient from going bad. They're trying to expand the shelf life of a particular ingredient. So if you are able to formulate all our ingredients, I mean, all our cosmetics, our formulations, and everything to have natural, safe ingredients, I believe we will not need to introduce the preservatives, which are usually the triclosans, the parabens, and all of that. Yes. So basically,
Okay.
that's what Delivery Beauty is here to do. And I mean, as the world keeps changing, AI is here. I mean, I can relate with the Oriflame scenario. It's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult
Everyone seems to
convincing
go
people to.
Oriflame, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think Oriflame is quite popular. Just recently, a lady posted on her status, "Hi, I've joined the Oriflame family. Watch out, I'll be posting products." And she posted the whole catalog of,
Of
everything they have.
product
I'm
that
like,
she
okay,
got.
yeah. So she just, I think she just started selling, and it takes a lot of convincing. Now, if you're convincing someone, you should back it. You should let them know this is going to work. And how is it going to work if it's personalized? Personally, I
Yes.
stopped recommending products for people because what will work for me will not work for you.
Right.
So even when you come to
Right.
buy my products and you come, oh, is it going to lighten up my skin? Is it? I'm like, no, please. It's shea butter. Obeto akọ, onto akọ. Yes.
Hey.
So yes, it's in
Hey.
Kuto. I'm as plain as possible because I don't
Yeah.
want to give you high hopes and it will not work for you because we have different skin types.
Okay.
Different. Even your it's different. Even your whole body, parts of your body are different. Doctor, and your face is not the same as
Your
your
palm or your hands or
exactly. That is
yes.
why we have products specially made for your face, and you have products you could use for your body and even your feet, right? So basically, that's it. I think we have a lot of biochemists in the house. I'm also a
Mm-hmm.
biochemistry graduate from the University for Development Studies.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
we have
okay,
that.
okay, everybody, okay.
Yeah, and I currently work at Academic City University in the biomedical
Okay,
engineering department.
okay.
Yeah, so I think that's it. And nice to
All
meet
right
you all.
then. Let me pass. Can we talk about the fact that there are different skin types? What is the solution to that? Because here we are now. So either we are being told that there's nothing that we can do about it for now until, say, Dog and Abena are done researching and finding a solution for us. Or what do you propose? Let's throw it back to Dog. Skin Messiah. What are we as blacks? Because now that's what's on the table. Will
Hmm.
we have to keep spending all our money trying to find which one? Because personally, I have. And I just went to baby oil. I'm not gonna lie. I just
Hmm.
at this point, so now this is why we are having the conversation, so that everyone that has joined from all parts of the world can go off with something. What can we do now that we know that there are different skin types, there are different products, and in a way, it's not favorable to us, but there must be hope for us. So, what do you
Hmm.
have to say about that?
So the fundamental thing is you need to know your skin type. Very, very important. Some have oily skin, some have, as Wendy said. By the way, Wendy, I'm also a biochemist. I did biochemistry first
Ish.
degree. You know. So so you need to know
Yeah.
your skin type. Now, if you know your skin type, it will inform the product you use. So as Wendy said, that sometimes even the distribution or the skin it differs. Some people they have oily face, but when it comes to their extremities, it's dry.
It's dry.
So there's what we call sebaceous glands. They produce sebum or oil. So you notice that some people, I mean, for instance, I'm part of it. You after shower, you wait for 45 minutes to like an hour. And you notice sometimes you've not even applied any moisturizer, nothing. But you notice you have like a shiny, or you
Sweat.
have this
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
definitely you have an oily skin. Whereas others too, after a shower, they can sit for like sometimes even 45 minutes or even an hour. And you notice their face starts becoming scaly or
Cracky.
flaky,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
starts
Yeah.
becoming
Yeah.
flaky and stuff. So then those people, they have dryness. But you see the differences. All these things, they are influenced by the environment and sometimes even the medication or food that we take. So, for instance, the
Mm.
classic one is you have a 25-year-old with a very terrible acne, cystic acne. She's been put on Acnotin or isotretinoin, and it's drying her face. It's making her lips,
Mm-hmm.
dry and stuff. So what you mean is, yes, she may have an oily face, but because of the medication, so such a patient, if you go for your usual or normally your products that you use, it may not work for you because now you need something that will
Right.
really moisturize your skin. You see, and again, people with some chronic conditions, like somebody with chronic kidney disease, for instance, there are certain products or certain things that builds up and collects in your skin, what we call urea. So such a person may have an oily skin or oily face, but because of the medical condition, now the skin is getting more dry and stuff. You see, well,
Yeah.
in the elderly, as you age, you notice, fluid. You start losing more fluid. You start getting wrinkles and stuff. So again, age also influence, your how your skin looks and stuff. But at any point, you need to realize how your skin is, and based on that, you get a product. Now, many a time, what we do is you can see somebody with lots of oil, so oily skin, using shea butter on the face and stuff. So the problem, I keep on saying, the problem is not from the product. The problem is your
You
skin
don't
type.
know.
Your face is oily. So then if you apply the oil, what it's going to do is it keeps on blocking the pores. And once the pores are blocked, eventually it will lead to an acne formation. You see, so many a times we
Mm.
keep on saying, well, it's not about a shea butter. I mean, shea butter is very good. Wendy, I mean, I've been following. Shea butter is, I mean, brilliant. But however, if you have an oily
Yeah.
face, why do you apply the shea butter on your face? Because it's thick. It keeps on, the more you apply, it keeps on, blocking
The
the
more it
pores and
goes back.
until
Yeah.
it is to it. So I keep on saying we need to get, know our skin type. Now, in terms of our skin type, we skin of color, it's
Mm-hmm.
it's very interesting. You see, because of the
Yeah.
high level of melanin and stuff, sometimes it's even difficult to appreciate certain conditions, certain signs in our skin type, and no wonder we keep on presenting, even if we have some cancer of the skin, melanomas and stuff, we keep on presenting late. The problem is because of our skin type, sometimes a bit obscure. You don't see
Mm-hmm.
it until you have a full blown.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time they are
That's right.
coming, it's almost end stage.
Too late.
So so
Yes.
so we have a peculiar, and as Abna said, there's a very few or very limited data on us. The skin of color. If you go on there, most of the things they do. For instance, about 3 years ago, I was in Germany. I was in Minden, where we were doing biopsies, histopathologies and stuff. Now, the difficulty is sometimes you can have a condition like melanoma, for instance. I mean, cancer of the skin, basically, which is very
Mm-hmm.
common in us. And sometimes it's very difficult to tell. Okay, the pigment you are seeing, is it like a normal pigmentation, or it's something that we need to do, and all these, sometimes all the stainings and all these cumbersome labs that we do to actually appreciate what exactly it is. We don't have in Ghana, for instance. So what will happen is we will miss such cases, tell them, oh, it's fine, go and come back, only for them to resurface maybe in 5 or 10 years if you're able to push. Of course, there will be some challenges. I mean, the human factor, definitely, the emotional part, you can't take over it. But I mean, there should be a strike. There should be a balance where the AI is working to a certain point, and the human factor is also kept. So basically, if you ask me, I think the most important thing to start with is to know your skin type and know
Know your
exactly
skin
which one.
type.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. So if anyone here missed it, Miss Abna has an app together with her team called Beaver AI, where you're able to determine your skin type. You're able to know what type of skin type before you move on to the doctors and the pharmacies and everything. Because that is, as agreed by everybody, the foundational what solution. First, start by knowing your skin type, and then we can move on from there. But let me switch straight to Nhyira here. Nhyira, let's talk about personalized skincare, right? So it's everywhere now. But what does that really mean and look like? That's what you do on a daily basis as a content creator. So take us through the full scope of what personalized skincare looks like for each and every individual. And afterwards, we are coming straight to Abena. It's time for the AI conversation. So after Inshra, we'll get straight to you. Inshra, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, my camera has to be
Fantastic.
for some time. Yeah.
That's okay. So
So,
personalized skincare,
yeah.
tell us
Okay.
about it.
Okay, so personalized skincare. I think we have come into a time and a generation that questions a lot. So we have people who have a lot of skincare literacy. Now, people don't just use products just because my favorite influencer said I should use black soap, or just because I saw this person use this product and it's good for them. So I'm also going to use it. We've come into a time where people are questioning a lot. They are questioning whether this set product is compatible with my skin. Whatever is in this product, is it going to be something that is going
Right,
to work for
right.
me or not? So that kind of defines or contributes to personalized skincare of some sort. We've also seen the rise of people like Dr. Kofi, who are skincare consultants and specialists, where you can go in to have all your questions on skincare, and basically a lot of that answered. So skincare, yes, it's intensely personal, and that's one thing that I'm really proud of this generation for. While most of us have come to realize that it's not a one size fits all approach, some of us are still trying to catch up. But I would say, just as people, we do not have the same nutritional preferences, or we do not even have the same food preferences. We can apply the same thing to skincare. I may react to a certain food this way, and you may react to
Mm-hmm.
that food that way. I think if we apply that same approach to skincare, it will be more practical for us. I mean, there are different skin types, like Dr. Kofi mentioned. We have dry skin, we have oily skin, we have light skin, we have all sorts of skin. So there
Right.
is no way that a product that works for, let's say, a dry skin will work for um let's say someone with an oily skin. That would lead to inefficiency and skincare problems. And we also have people like Abena Okai that is providing apps like Viva AI, where you can
Right,
have
right,
more
right.
personalized or solutions tailored to your particular skincare needs. So that's how I'd say personalized skincare comes in. We also have the rise of creators like dark skin creators like me, that you
Mm-hmm.
have
Mm-hmm.
representation in the space. So you see what works for us. You see the challenges we go through. So it
And
serves
you
as
can
sort of
follow the template.
for, yes, for others,
Exactly.
for others
Exactly.
who look just like us. So I would say that's where personalized skincare comes in. Yeah, I'll say
Okay,
that's
so I think,
basically it when it
yeah.
comes to skincare.
Yeah, thank you, Inshira. I think you have brought one solution or an additional solution to what Abena and Kofi, and even in our comment section, as Kofi was speaking, I mentioned he spoke about the food, and Elaine in the comment section also mentioned it that the food we eat is also part. So as maybe time goes on, you could let us know. I think we'll find it on the internet, but I would prefer to hear it from the experts here than do a try and error in the on on the internet. What foods to eat if you have dry skin, what food to eat if you have acne, what to do, all those just little bits of those things. The foods to eat if you have dry skin, the foods to eat if you have